Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of a market review. I'm going to be pretty quick because my computer isn't on charge and it normally dies if it's not on charge, and also it's late, so I'll be speed running this one. Going into the market, we can see that we had FOMC today at 2 p.m. and we also have earnings reports at 4 p.m. So on a day with so much high impact news, normally I'd like to be positioned early in the AM session and or mitigate some risk, having more conservative targeting. So that's something to keep in mind. Going into the analysis side of things, still paying attention to this external range liquidity to internal range liquidity play on the weekly. On the daily, we still have this no wick low intact, which is making me think we can see some low prices as well. We have this daily fair value gap, but the way we traded through it makes me think we're not going to respect it. And also I've got the higher time frame pointing me towards a sell framework because we also have a previous week high SMT. So we have this previous week high SMT within QNES closing above previous week high, and YM didn't take it out. So that is already a confirmation to look for lower prices paired with that higher time frame. So it can get a little bit confusing because when we drop to the 90-minute chart, we can see we had a previous day low and we're technically still inside this daily fair value gap, but honestly the higher time frame trumps. So in this case we have that previous week high SMT overriding this previous day low SMT, and the bearish scenario is in alignment with my narrative, so I'm giving that more weight. So I'm paying more attention to bearish SMTs today. So the game plan today was bearish. I'll be looking for trades at 9 a.m. and I'd ideally want a previous session high and a previous 90-minute high SMT to get in on. And that's what we got, but we got it later in the session. So let me see. Did I have it here? Yes. So this is my trade right here. This is later into the session. We can see that NQ closed above these candle bodies of previous session high. So we had a hidden previous session high SMT at this time. And then this was my trade right here on the 5-minute. We had this previous 90-minute high, so we had a stack 15-minute and 5-minute SMT on the highs. NQ closed above, while ES and YM didn't. And we had this change in state delivery right here. So that was the official entry. I can go back to it, but I didn't take it right away because I was a little sussed out because it was such a small candle that we closed below, and also it was quite late in the session. It was almost 11 a.m. but technically it was all a valid setup, and we started pulling back, and I wanted to see how we reacted to this order block opening price, and we danced around here, and then we started getting rejected from it. That's when I entered, and I used half risk because FOMC was just around the corner. It was later in the session. Also, this was a very high risk reward trade. Just to the previous 90-minute low was 6R. So so after I entered, we had this really nice initial push down here, and I brought stops to break even right here, and then we just got bought back up, tagged me out for break even, and then it started ripping lower, and I was like, oh my gosh, did I just, exit a move that I was anticipating? But we actually ended up getting bought back up completely, and then price just started being completely wild. So yeah, that was the day today. Break even, and honestly, I think I followed everything pretty good. Nothing to add. And going into tomorrow, we'll see what's up. But this earnings reports have been pretty wild. We now have two no wick lows here on the daily chart. If you can see that, that's a no wick low. This is a no wick low. So we'll see. Anyway, that's it for me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.